Louisiana Beer Reviews Special Edition Dale's Pale Ale Revisited. This is from Oskar Blues. And this is the original craft beer in a can, they claim. Thank you, David. My friend David gave this to me. I don't know where he got it, somewhere in Jefferson Parish, I guess. Canned on October 29th, 2021. All right. American Pale Ale, 6.5% alcohol, 65 international bitterness units. They don't release the bitterness units for the new Double Dale because they said they don't like giving IBU numbers since they're not a true reflection of the actual taste. And that's true to an extent, but I don't think it's totally true. I like to know the IBU number, but anyway, I can't make the company give the number. All right, but anyway, back to one of the modern classics. Haven't seen it sold in this town for at least 5 years, probably longer. I put it in the same glass as I did the Dale's Double Dale. Why? Control group? You could say that, but I guess it's not going to make any kind of really, it's not going to make any difference. All right. Well, one thing I notice is that this is actually darker, a good deal darker than the Oskar Blues Double Dale. The Double Dale is very pale, and this one is golden, deep golden, orange almost. Not quite, but almost. So, well, maybe as the video shows it, but with the light shining through it. But it's close. And it's quite hazy and bubbly. So, you would think that the Imperial IPA would be deeper in color than the PA, the Pale Ale. But that's not the case here. Thick white, off-white head. All right, let's go with the aroma. Slightly fruity, white bread crust, and kind of typical. It's a kind of yeast, bread yeast. There's something else I'm noticing, I can't place it. What's that smell? I haven't really had a whole lot of Dale's Pale Ale. I've tried it off and on over the years, more like off than on, but I always said that it tasted like an India Pale Ale more than a Pale Ale to me. But let's go. I like the new label. It's kind of sharp, but let's go with the taste. At 65 IBUs, it's a lot more better than a lot of the so-called India Pale Ales, which some of them be like in the 30s. I say, oh, 30 IBUs, yeah, 36 IBUs, yeah, really, a Pale Ale, India Pale Ale, I mean, yeah, sure, all right, whatever. But it's like they're saying on the website, it might be 65 IBUs, is not really coming across that intense. There's others, like Stone IPA is much more bitter, although that one's not tremendously bitter. In some ways, the Goose Island IPA has more or at least comparable real world bitterness, I think. Really, none of those are like super bitter. Two Hearted Ale, they're just not that bitter. This one included. Even Hop Stupid, which, remember the old thing, 102 IBUs. Oh, it's incredible, it's unbelievable. But then when you would drink it, it would be more like sweet sugary than bitter. Still great, they need to bring it back. Palate Wrecker from Green Flash, which came and went in a flash around here. to our great dismay, that was probably more bitter, but still not a palate wrecker. All right. Contra-wise, I had one of these Progresso soups yesterday from General Mills. They bought out Progresso of New Orleans. Well, apparently they want to sell it, but from Progress grocery store. But Progresso, and it was a new one called Fiery Hot Soup with this red band around the top. So yesterday I said, it's all hype, you know, these mass production products, they're never hot, you know, so I poured it, got it really hot. And the first spoonful I said, oh, it was incredible. It was so hot, not too hot to take, but so hot that my eyes were watering, my face was hot. I was blowing my nose, like I used a half a roll of toilet paper to eat the soup. I tried to gulp it and I started choking. I said, I don't know how, this was not, I don't know, properly balanced. It was, what was it? Andouille sausage gumbo with some chicken in it. I mean, it tasted fine, but so sometimes they do live up to their heat billing. Okay, creamy head, off-white head. I mean, you can't sit there and just drink all these things. They're too strong. You just get too illuminated. but they're not made for sessioning. Miller High Life is made for that. Miller High Life Light. Oh well, never mind that. That's discontinued as of 2021. Milwaukee's Best Light. That's for sessioning. This is not. I like it. It tastes the same as it always tasted. Seems like the bitterness has been dialed back. But what am I going to do? Go in the time machine and go do a blind taste test with the one from 6 years ago? I can't do that, but it seems like that. But anyway, still an A beer. I'm going to go in at 93 out of 100. I gave the Double Dales a 96. So 93 out of 100, a most excellent ale, if you can find it. And I can't get it anywhere in this parish. In this parish. And I don't think St. Charles has it. Probably got to go to Jefferson Parish. So, I mean, it's sickening, you know, with this distribution thing going on. So, Laissez les bon temps relais, an A beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to one of their 3 breweries and take a tour.